Bro, I want to start this video off with saying that I've been taking a break, but the reason I've been taking a break is the same reason you clicked on this video. You are trying to figure out how to get into competitive pro-am leagues, how to take 2K more serious, and how to get further inside of this environment and inside of this community. I do want to give a huge shout out to Spam 101 for recently coming out with how to become a comp guard, all these videos that is helping players become better at the game, but he hasn't showed people how to get in the leagues yet, how to get into the door. How do you start to get into the community? So today I'm gonna start off this video, showing y'all that I do got it, you feel me? And then we gonna move on to showing you how to get into these pro-am leagues, bro. It's not as hard as you think, all right? So yeah, let's do it right now. All right, so the first thing you want to do is go ahead and go into the first link in the description. The first link in the description is a permanent Discord link. That means whenever you click on this video, it's going to open up this Discord. You don't have to worry about updates. You don't have to worry about nothing changing. That Discord link will be permanent. What you're going to want to do is come into Staten Island Basketball Association, better known as SEBA. This is what you like to call on a walk-on draft league. To break this down, I'm gonna go ahead and put it up on screen. But basically, in this league, you start as a raw prospect. You can either create a high school team with your 5, or you can keep playing and get eventually drafted into a high school team. There's a bunch of tryouts. And then once you become a high school player, you play on high school until eventually a college team picks you up. Once a college team picks you up, you continue hooping on there until you make it into the pros. Once you're in the pros, your goal is to move into a better league. SEBA is a starting ground. It is not your home. Remember that. Your goal is to eventually get into liquid cages, right? Once you're here, this is a nice and great league at the moment. You can also move into the Hoff League, which is another one, but that's more of an invite only. You got to get in there, right? So let's start it short. You're going to click that link in the description. You're going to come into SEBA. You're going to join the SEBA core. Now, you have to remember, if you're on PC, this does not apply to you. Unfortunately, PC has not been able to join the competitive scene yet. All right. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's ever going to happen. All right. Once you come in here, your best option is to go ahead and get your roles, right? If I do believe there's a channel in here called New Player Registration. You're gonna come in here. As you can see, Wafix apparently just signed up a couple days ago. If y'all know who that is, shout out bro on Twitter. But he could play the 1 through the 5. You're gonna come in here and you're gonna drop your name, your console, and your position and what you play. All right, you're gonna get your raw prospect role. All right, as you can see, everyone in here has the raw prospect. They're all raw prospect. Once you get your raw prospect role, I would say fundamentally figure out what do you want to play on the court. I will say that there's a shortage of centers right now. There's a shortage of good guards. There's not a shortage of back ends, locked or hashes. All right, you don't need, if you can be a 1 or a 5 right now, you will get picked up quick as hell. All right, you're getting picked up instantly. So what you're going to want to do is figure out what your role is, figure out what you want to play, and be confident in your role. Make sure you have the great mental, the right headspace, because you're here not only to, win for your team, but you're also here for your own personal goals. You're here to make it somewhere. You're not here to play around no more. This isn't the random wreck no more, bro. This is you here to hoop, right? So once you're able, and you have your new player registration and you see your role is set up to raw prospect, I would say wait till you get your role set, so when people are posting your name and you do become to get accolades, they know who you are. You're gonna come over to the playground. Now, the playground, as you can see, is getting flooded with codes all day. Sometimes they lock it because it's going crazy, but as you can see, look, high school tryouts are happening right now. You can get picked up on a high school team. As you can see. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna come in here, and what I say is, you see somebody like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you would tell him, and you would just copy this and put your name at whatever role you play. So if you play the 4, put your name at the 4. Maybe we'll be able to see it happen live right now. Looks like Nino was typing, right? And grab. So The moral of the story is once you're inside of this SIBA core, you have started your 2K journey to the fucking greats, all right? A lot of people don't even know how to get here. A lot of people just hooping on the game and like, oh, hopefully I make it to the, hopefully, no, bro. If you want to make it, if you want to name, look, you don't even got to fucking make it. If you want just a name in a community, if you don't want to be known as a random, if you don't want to, you want to go and Twitch chat to people like, oh, what up, bro? Yeah, I heard about, you know, if you want that aura, it's time, bro. It's time to step up to the plate. And I hope to see some of y'all in here, bro. I just wanted to, you know, give y'all the opportunity to see, you know, that it's not as hard as people make it out to be. It's definitely some skill gaps in it. It's definitely some, as you can see, look, it happened right here. LOL, AJ Jisto, he said he gonna play the 4, right? So now they looking for a 5 and a 3. You see how easy that is? And as you can see, y'all can build a team quick. You're gonna play with a bunch of people. I would say, don't come in here with an ego, all right? I would say try to eliminate your ego at the door. Be willing to learn. There's a lot of people in here that are fucking better than you, all right? A lot of people in here are way better than you, bro. You have to understand that, right? There's people in here that didn't join off a video. They got personally invited. You know what I'm saying? So always be willing to learn and take in that new information and say, okay, I can get better here. I can do this better. This can be better here. All right. But other than that, bro, I know a lot of y'all wondering, how do you get into these leagues? How do you get into these pro-am leagues? How do I play with better people? What's the next steps? Here y'all go, bro. I'm giving y'all the blueprint. All the links are going to be in my description. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments, bro. I'm always willing to ask questions, depending on like fees and fines and stuff like that. But I would say you really don't have to worry about fees or fines until you get into like Liquid and maybe State Mafia. But other than that, you really wouldn't have to worry about fines because the rules aren't as strict, especially in raw prospect / high school ball. And in the college / pros, when rules and bans really start coming into effect, but until then, you're okay. But yeah, bro, I just want to say I appreciate everybody, bro. Every day I wake up, I'm getting 40 new likes, 15 new comments. I don't even know what I'm doing, bro. I just appreciate all the support, bro. We finna hit 1,000 subs. Like life is just lifing right now, ain't it, bro? And I just been chilling, you know what I'm saying? But I will be coming out with more pro-am gameplay. I will be coming out with more content in general. I just been super locked in on this pro-am, getting my high school team together, hashtag Blur Academy, with my boy EJ. I just been doing a lot of stuff, bro. I've been, you know, lifing. A lot of stuff been just going on in general, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to appreciate all y'all for the support and come out with this video real quick so y'all can get on the same time and I'm on, so y'all can see what I'm doing and y'all can get in the field right with me, bro. But other than that, bro, I hope y'all have a blessed week that's coming up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, the week gonna start. Hope you have a great week, bro. New shorts coming out all week, new content coming out all week, bro. I love y'all, man. Subscribe. I'm out.